Hey folks, welcome to Hank's True Barbecue. I'm continuing my quest to cook more Argentina style meats, and of course, when doing that, we're gonna do entraña or skirt steak. Now, entraña or skirt steak is, I would say, an inexpensive cut of meat, but it has great flavor, and that's the real nice thing. Also, we're gonna cook it hot and fast. There's no low and slow involved in this one. Just gonna apply salt, perhaps a good beer or some wine to go with that, and basically Bob's your uncle. Real good stuff. Now, where does the entraña or skirt steak, where is it located on the cow? Because this is beef if you're not familiar with this cut. It's actually from one of the two muscles you cut out from the diaphragm. The other one is the hanger steak. Skirt steak comes in, you actually have two on each side, so you have an inner and an outer skirt steak on the left and the right rib cage. So we're going to take a closer look at this, just trim a bit of the membranes and sinew, and then we're going to get the grill fired up and cook this real hot. It's going to be good. Now taking a closer look at this, you can see it's muscle fibers are quite obvious, of course. It's like a long wobbly cut of meat with some sinew. We're going to cut it off. This is located on the lower edge of the lower rib cage. So this is what it looks like. Why I'm so excited about this is because this is real good flavor, and this is what you make real tacos out of in Mexico, not that ground beef kids version we serve in Sweden. So this is the real deal. So a bit of trimming, I'm going to cut it in half because it's going to be easier to maneuver around on the grill. I'm going to cook it real hot and then apply some salt and just enjoy. Good stuff. So I've trimmed this one up pretty good, looking nice and clean. Took a bit of time, but I think it's worth it, just getting that sinew and membranes off. So I'm gonna apply some salt, dry brine, we're gonna cook this one, and it's gonna be fun. Like you see, it's quite thin, so this is a real speed cook. Apply salt, 1 teaspoon of table salt per kilo of meat. I tend to add even more sometimes because I want to get a lot of flavor from the meat. There we go. We're going to leave that for a few hours and then we're ready. So I'm going to cook the entraña or skirt steak on this. This is a no-name kettle, and then I built a Santa Maria accessory for the grill. So you can place it on top and like reel this one up and down. And now again, I said this is going to be a super quick cook. So I'm going to start with some charcoal just to get some good glowing embers, and then I'm gonna put some splits on top because this creates heat like nothing else. I mean, we're gonna cook the entraña and we're gonna make some nice tacos. All right, I have some unlit charcoal, and here's the chimney full. See if we can get this started. Just gonna leave it like that. We're gonna leave the splits up here. They're gonna get warmed up properly, and then we can move them down to the fire. Now that fire is looking good and the splits are warmed up, so I'm gonna move them down. Get a real fire going here. And that's a big chunk of charcoal right there. So I've left the fire for like 10 minutes and now it's looking real good. We got just an incredible heat here, so I'm gonna lower the grates, check temps a little bit. I think this should be good. And get the meat on. So I cut it in half, so we're gonna have two long slabs. I'm gonna chop them up later for the beef tacos. This is looking good, but I don't think I'm gonna drop them down for even higher heat. go. Now, as you can see, I told you before the muscle fiber is running that direction, so I'm gonna have to cut it like that. 90 degrees angle, so it's gonna be nice and easy. This should be done within a few minutes. And now it's looking good. Gonna flip these. Oh, look at that, nice char. Beautiful. Alright, these are done. I'm gonna grill them up a bit. And we're gonna get some pita breads on the fire, warm them up just a bit before serving. Oh, beautiful. So I got my prep table, the meat's up. Just gonna cut it in thirds like that, and now I can start. See, that's just perfect. Basically, I just winged this one, but you can tell because it's quite thin, so it doesn't need that much time. Now I'm just gonna slice it across the muscle fibers, like I told you. And I'm gonna go another way. It's gonna fit nicely into the taco. I'm gonna have to try and sample that. Man, that's good. This is a real authentic and very fresh taco. Good meat. So if you haven't tried Entranha or skirt steak, see if you can't find it at your local butchers. Let's see if we can build a nice little taco from this. So I'm gonna add a very traditional here. So I got some vidali onion, silver onion. I think that's good. We're gonna add some bell pepper, quite a bit of cilantro, I like that, and some, actually have some smetana here, which is a Russian sour cream. It's rather rich, so I think it goes well with the meat. Oh man, that's looking good. Time to dig in. Nice little wrap. This is great, super fresh. I think this vidali onion is a great combination. I'm gonna top this one up. Man, you gotta try skirt steak, it's amazing. I'm gonna make me another one. Now, skirt steak or Entranha, that's a real treat, and as you can see, it's super fast, but it has real good flavor, so try that in your taco the next time, and I bet you're gonna be impressed. Either way, fun cook, on to the next one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode.